April Gaines, and I am so excited to be here with this international conference for impacting the world. So during the day, I am a professional mental health and substance abuse counselor. That's what I do for my day job. And then I have on the side, I am a spiritual teacher. I am a Reiki master, a Amadeus energy healer. I am also a hypnotherapist. I do past life regression therapy. I'm also a psychic medium, and I have a ton of different degrees and certificates that I use to help people in all different ways. But my message to impact the world is one of self-worth. That's what I want you to know. I want you to know that you have this undeniable self-worth that you don't have to do anything for. You don't have to do anything to have this self-worth. So many of us are trying to compete in this world. We're trying to get up on the ladder in our jobs. We're trying to start our own businesses. We're trying to be the best mom or dad that we can be. And while that is all fine, and we should have goals and we should try to reach them, but what I find is that while we're trying to accomplish all these things, we are suffering from this idea of self-lack. We're suffering from this idea that we're not good enough or that we don't measure up. So my passion is teaching people that you have this innate self-worth and that you are already worthy and you don't have to do anything to gain that worth. So an example of this is, let's say that you had a family member and that family member was very productive, had a job, did all these things, and then all of a sudden that family member became sick and they were laying in a bed and perhaps not able to feed themselves. Would that family member have less worth? They would not have less worth. They would still have the same amount of worth. So that's one example of how you don't have to do anything to have worth. You have this innate worth just because you're here, just because you're human and you're here on this planet. That in itself makes you worthy. One of my other favorite examples is of babies, right? So I've had lots of babies in my life. I have 5 girls and 9 grandchildren. So I've had lots of babies in my life. And when we look at babies, what do babies do exactly? You ever think about what babies really do? They do all the wrong things. They spit up, they cry, they pee their pants, they drool, they puke, they wake up in the middle of the night, they throw fits. Babies do all the wrong things, but they're worth everything. So your worth is not tied to what you do. Your worth is innate because it comes from Source. You are part of Source, you are part of the Creator, and that in itself makes you worthy. So as you're going through your days and you're trying to accomplish your goals, one of the things that you can do is remind yourself that that's good enough. Because see, for perfectionists, there's never an end to what we can accomplish. There's never an end to what we can do in a day. Because we can do this really big long list, and then the perfectionist will still see that little thing that we didn't accomplish, that little tiny thing over there, because the perfectionist is never done. But in reality, perfection is not achievable. And we don't have to achieve perfection to be good, to do our best, to try our best. So I challenge you to start going through your day and do your best job. Try to be your best and allow yourself that little space. Say to yourself through the day, that's good enough. I am good enough just as I am right now. Start to say that to yourself, and what you will find is you will start to back off of yourself, because the theory is is that we always are our worst critic, right? We are harder on ourselves than anybody else. So my goal is to get us to leave ourselves alone and to realize that we're already good enough as we are, and that self-improvement will naturally take place. You will naturally make improvements. You will see where you need to try or where you need to put more effort, but we don't need to beat ourselves up over that. We just need to give ourselves the space to grow. So this is my message for impacting the world, and I hope that everybody starts to be a little nicer to themselves from this point forward. And if you can practice saying this to yourself, it will rewire your brain. So my business, if you wanted to reach out further, it's called Soul Essentials Healing. And it is a place where I practice all of these techniques and more. And my goal is to teach you permanent self-esteem and inner peace and create healing that is down to the soul level. So I hope that this conference is awesome for everybody, that we get a tremendous amount of value from all the awesome people that are participating. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.